Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Libra's highest good. How is Libra feeling in the second week of January 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting, please? 3 cards for how Libra's feeling. Okay, I'll take the cards that are face up first. Okay, so we've got 4 cards facing up. We've got the 6 of Wands. I'll show you the cards. They're Viking cards. I love them. 6 of Wands is victory, recognition, celebration, triumph, the Strength. Okay, so this is 3 bravery. It's the major for Leo, Leo the lion. Fire energy, being brave, carrying on, pushing forward. Yeah, doing things that are scary, doing it anyway. We've got the Page of Wands reversed, so that makes no sense, to be honest, because so far we've got victory, so far we've had bravery. Now, the Page of Wands, when he's upright, is someone who's eager. They're at the beginning of a brand new adventure, okay? So the numbers in tarot, all of the suits, pentacles, cups, wands, swords, they run from the numbers 0 to 1 right the way up to 10. And then you start a new cycle or a new journey or a new phase, okay? Back at 0, ready to take a jump into the next phase. And then 1 is the beginning. So 1 is always the beginning of a journey. Now, wands are excitement, their enthusiasm, their eagerness, their passion. So for some reason, we're not eager, we're not passionate, we're not excited, okay? The next one that we got is the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is stability, and that's upright, okay? That's really positive because that is the 4 legs to a chair or the 4 walls to a house. 4 is a number of stability. And you can see there's a couple, they're newlywed. The ones represent being inside their home. It's a very visible public relationship. Everyone's aware of it. They're potentially married. I mean, in the current day and age, you can be in a very serious relationship, long-term relationship, and, you know, living together in a house, having a mortgage, having a bank account, having children. So it's a very serious and a very openly committed relationship, exclusive relationship. Everyone's aware of it. It's nothing done in secret. It's nothing taboo. It's no third parties. It's just solid commitment, okay, stability. So to me, like with victory, the strength, I don't know why the Page of Wands is reversed. Maybe there's a bit of nervousness with with regards to taking something to the next level. You know, like if you were in a relationship, perhaps there's like a bit of anxiety over, you know, making it public. You can be dating someone and not necessarily tell everybody, you know, so maybe there's a little bit of anxiety about the commitment. Something, you know, like where you're sort of backtracking a bit or like having second thoughts, you know, about some sort of discussion towards making it exclusive or making it, if you're exclusive, maybe about, you know, moving in together or something like this. So now we're forgetting the one that landed face down. Let's have a look. That's the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is, the number 10 is the end of a cycle. Wands are challenges. Wands is hard work, dedication, but it's gone beyond the point of 9 Wands, which is the wounded warrior, someone who's determined but carrying a lot of burden. to 10 wands, which is like, I can't carry any more burden. The cycle has to end. You know, it's someone who's really pushed through and powered through. So when we put all those together, let me just see if that was at the end of that, because it always reads like a story. There could have been strife over like a family dynamic or a household and how to divide it or how to put it together. Let's have a look. Let's put it the other end and see if it makes more sense there. 10 of Wands, victory, strength. Page of Wands, reverse. I don't think it changes it too much. There's been a lot of challenges and a need for perseverance and boldness when it comes to trying to push for a new phase. Let's say that, okay? I know that's quite vague, but it's been a battle. If you look at how much fire there is there, bloody hell, I've only just realised every single card is wands or fire. Wands, 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 fire, wands. It's all fire cards. That is really strange for a Libra reading because Librans are swords, they're air energy. Air flows, it's light, it's airy, or it's, you know, heavy and thick, but it's very cerebral energy. This is fire, 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 fire. So a lot of strength, a lot of aggression, passion, anger, you know, tiredness. It's hopefully the end, you know, of that cycle of like having to be strong. Let's put it like that. Let's see what else. Pages can represent children, so perhaps you're dealing with children who are, you know, struggling with like division of assets, you know, if you split with someone. Look, now we've got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups upright, guys. So this is two people who each feel the same for one another. I'm sure this came out in your last reading for Libra. I'm sure you had the Two of Cups. If you see the rainbow, you know, each person has feelings like for the other. It's very equal. 2 is a number of balance. It's a number of duality. This is a matching pair, okay? So you each care about each other very much. So I think you're in love at the moment with someone who feels as in love as you, okay? Definitely, you know, plenty of feelings there. If you've just come in, the reading only started from 7 minutes in, so you can rewind. I think that's possible, or you can just watch it back after. Oh, 7 of Cups at a crossroads. So guys, you go from the 10 of Wands to the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So that is like, I've got my options. It's like, you know, if you're driving along and you get to a cross section. Is that right? Yeah, an intersection, and you've got like 4 different directions that you could go. You've got 7 different directions that you could go with. So you've got options. You know, the world is your oyster. Which cup are you going to choose? 7s are numbers of reflection. You're considering your options, basically, like their ideas, like which way am I headed next. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You know, some of what's in those cups is very tempting, and some of it is a good idea and some of it's not a good idea. So you basically got options, okay? let's get for your person then, the one you're either thinking about or dealing with or manifesting. How are they feeling? How is Libra's person feeling? If they're not dealing with anyone, then the person that they're manifesting in. Because we've got the Two of Cups, I think you are dealing with someone. I think you have somebody already. Okay, so the feelings of the person Libra is in love with right now. Oh, the Five of Swords, arguments. Swords are air energy, okay? They're communication, verbal, written. This is verbal arguments with other people, and they create damage. So it's like when you're angry about something and you just kind of, instead of filtering, you go like no filter and you just say quite bluntly, you know, something that hurts the feelings of one person or multiple people. So yeah, crosswords have been spoken with the Five of Swords. Fives are not good. Five of Cups is grief, sadness, loss, regret. Five of Pentacles is feeling out in the cold or being poor financially. Five of Wands is physical fights, inner conflict, you know, having conflicted emotions, mixed emotions about something within yourself, or being in physical conflict with other people. With swords, it's arguments, it's verbiage, okay, so there's been a fallout here. I think we've had readings, the last couple of readings, it was like you've got someone who's very passionate, and if you get them wound up enough, they can go off. There was a lot of fire coming out for them as well. So I don't know if you've been clashing lately, or the situation is a bit of a messy one, you know, and it's not a smooth road. Could be a complicated situation with multiple parties involved. I'm not sure. I know you and this person each care for each other a lot, and I know that came out in the last reading, it's coming out in this one. Two more for the person who Libra is in love with right now, please. I remember in the last reading there was a lot of kings and queens, and it was too many. It was too many people. I think I actually said an ex may find out about your new relationship and they won't be happy. The Queen of Swords. So you could be arguing with someone who you're divorced from. Oh my god, how well do my nails go with the cards? The Queen of Swords can be someone who is, you know, using that sword to cut ties from a union. So by union, I mean someone they're married to, like a spouse, like divorce. Yeah. The Queen of Wands uses her sword as communication. She can be cold, she can be truthful, she can be a little bit threatening, okay? She means business. There's research done, there's intelligence done. Nothing is on a whim. It's very much thought through, but it is quite a... It's a little bit of an intimidating card. Like, she's got that sword raised, hasn't she? She's ready to use it. So there's a lot of swords here. We've got the Five of Swords, and then we've got the Queen of Swords. Now, when we have kings and queens, that is people who have responsibility. They have mortgages, they have children to provide for, they have parents to take care of. It's interesting that we've got the Two of Cups on one side of the reading, the Four of Wands, a page. We've got a public union upright, we've got a page reversed, so someone's acting childish towards this, or with regards to this public union, either one that was or one that is now. And there's arguments about it, and I do think that could be your ex, you know. I'm not saying like you like involved with them or that you'd be like in love with them. Like maybe they're showing up in your reading because they're not happy about you and your new person. Perhaps they haven't found out yet and they're going to, or perhaps they've already found out, you know, or guessed as much, or you tried to be discreet but with the best will in the world, you know, or you choose to tell them. I'm very intrigued to see what advice comes out with this. Let's get one more for this person's feelings. I might take the camera off the holder and just show you. Let's get one more and then I'll show you what this looks like laid out, so it's really interesting. One more for this person that we've got. Okay, so we've got the Tree of Life reversed. So the Tree of Life is a Viking thing, okay? They worshipped it, and these are the 9 worlds that are around the Tree of Life, okay? So this is something that the Vikings believed in. There's still the High Priestess in this deck, but there's this card which is like another one, and it's like what is to be, what is the right thing, what is destined, what is written, you know, what is important, and it's upright, and it was reversed, wasn't it? It was reversed. So oh my god, it's someone's really angry here. Let me take this off the stand for a minute. Tell you what, shall I flip the camera around? Oh, I don't know how to do it, but we've got on this side, it's kind of like quite positive, and on the other side, it's really negative. You've got this like, you've got like arguments, chaos, people walking in different directions. You've got a Queen of Wands, which is like a divorced person or someone who's being divorced. And you've got this like opposite of what they believe to be like what they believe in. That's not very good English, is it? But, you know, their world's been turned upside down, let's put it that way. And that person, okay, the second card down out of the 3 cards, is literally facing the 2 people that are newly in love. They each feel the same about one another. They're looking to split them up. Do you see how that like... And look, we've got someone's world turned upside down and someone's got like the world at their feet kind of thing. They've got loads of options. So that's really interesting to me. And we've got a household and a public union up here. And there was someone acting like a page, you know, like being childish because the page was reversed. So that's so interesting to me. I'll just fasten it back in. I do think there's 3 people here. And I don't think that you're currently involved with two people. I think that it's someone watching on and looking on as you move on, and they're not happy about it at all. What will be the outcome, please? What will be the outcome? Page of Pentacles in the challenge. Something to do with investment, okay, an invitation or a gift, an offer. Perhaps it's challenging to move forward. We've got loads of swords and loads of wands. It's loads of fire and air, and that makes a fire continue, doesn't it? Oxygen allows a fire to keep burning, it fuels it. So we've got some cups coming in, which are between you and your new person, but we haven't got any cups on the side of the ex, and we haven't got any pentacles until now. We've just got one, and there's a challenge there. So I think this is proving a bit of a challenge, like this dynamic, because of the like how fragile everything is and how much affected it is by external factors. We've got the Two of Swords as the challenge as well. So that's the one that doesn't want to deal with and make a choice whether to invest or not. That's what it seems like. It's very messy. One final one for the outcome, please. Right, we've got a combination, and they came out in the challenge position. So let's see what they are. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Wow. That's so interesting, because we've got cups on that side and we've got swords on that side, and then we've got cups and swords as a combination. We had the Two of Swords, which is like, I don't know which to pick, and it's a problem. Now we've got the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So it could be that you've made a decision to invest in like whatever you may feel like you've found in this new person, the Ten of Cups, or you may feel like you've got clarity somehow over how to get to your Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is, you know, that wider family picture. Like if that's the two of you and children, or the two of you and that's it, or the two of you and the parents you're taking care of, or the two of you and a load of animals, or I don't know, it's whatever, you know, whatever that wider family picture looks like for you within your household, and everyone being harmonious within it. This is an outcome, it's very positive. It's very positive, okay? Because it looks really messy earlier on in the reading on both sides, and then it's like, I don't know where to put my pentacle, I don't know where to invest my time, my energy, my money. Then it's like, I'll just refuse to deal with it. And then it's like Ten of Cups and a revelation, clarity. Ace of Swords is, aces are very significant, okay? They cut through the air, these Ace of Swords, okay? It's the truth, it's honesty, it can be a confession. Ooh, that's another thought. It could be a confession about a family. To be honest, it seems like with the Two of Cups and you've got the Seven of Cups, it does seem like you're making a decision to go towards the Ten of Cups. Do you know what I mean? Or you've got clarity somehow. Look at all that. They're just beautiful cards, those. Absolutely stunning. You had first the Two of Cups on your side of the read. Then you had the Seven of Cups. So it's we feel the same about one another. Me and my new person, we each are in love. I've got options. I'm excited. I'm at a crossroads. We've got someone who, in the outcome, is trying to decide where do I take my pentacle. I'm not going to deal with it. Okay. And then we've got, I know what I want to do now. I know what I want to do about my family dynamic. I know what I want to do. I've decided. Major clarity. Okay. Why is this person on the other side of the read? Why have they got the Five of Swords? Why is Libra's person the one that's showing up in the reading? Could be, seems like an ex with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords and the Tree of Life reverse. A lost loved one watches over you. What? Why would arguments happen because of someone in the family that's passed away? You can have people you see that wouldn't be approving, and so they can get brought up, you know. I don't think that's true. Once people have passed away, I think they have an ego death, and I don't think their values are the same. You know, if they were really stubborn or uncomfortable with something, if they had like a real bugbear about something and it was an issue within the family, tends not to be. When someone passes away, they have an ego death, and what was a block, you know, something they would never have approved of, becomes something that they're just happy for you. Okay. I mean, I asked why, and it's come up with a lost loved one that watches over you. There's arguments. I wonder if that person's very bothered about family values and people that wouldn't have approved of divorce. Why is the Tree of Life reversed? Why is the Tree of Life reversed for this person? The one that's showing up in Libra's reading, the third person. He's angry, he's having arguments, he's divorcing or separating. Distance, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So things have got really like tumultuous, argumentative, conflictual. Someone feels like their world is upside down because you're getting more and more distant from one another. They're not a part of your life anymore. Why was Libra, if this is Libra, why were they not sure about investing or who to invest in with this Two of Swords and the Page of Pentacles? It's the challenge. I'll have to charge up my phone, guys. I'll finish the Libra reading and I'll charge up my phone because it's on 10%. Why did we get the Two of Swords? Why was Libra not sure about this new connection? No, it's not the right time. So you're worried about the timing. You thought everything's going to blow up. There's going to be more arguments. It's going to be explosive if this person that I'm separating from finds out about the new person. So why have we got the Ten of Cups and the Swords, the Ace of Swords now? What's their clarity over? What is their revelation over? Patience, just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So you might believe, Libra, that by waiting a bit longer and keeping this like not, keep this from being public, I think you're keeping a union secret from someone that you're divorcing or separating from. And I don't think you want them to find out for a few more months. You may keep it secret from children as well. Okay, maybe that's why the page is in reversed and you're nervous about embarking into this new phase. It's not like you've changed your mind, you didn't know, but you've created delays and you've said, I want a few more months of like keeping this on the down low, because it's important to keep the peace. There's already arguments. It's going to be like World War III, Let's see what advice Spirit has got. What's the nature of the connection with this third person, the one that's angry? What's the nature of the connection between Libra and the person who's angry? The one they're separating from. This Queen of Swords. What's the connection? What's the nature of the connection, please, between Libra and this Queen of Swords? Unrequited love. So the reason this person's pissed off that you're separating from, they're still in love with you and they know that you're moving on. They can feel it. They can sense it. Oh, thank you for the like. Spirit, what advice have you got for Libra with regards to this new budding relationship and keeping it from the ex? And keeping it, from children. Like maybe you're trying to decide whether to tell the children, and have the Ten of Cups and try to have everyone getting along. Your children from the previous relationship. What's the advice for Libra when it comes to this new relationship? Prudence. Don't be lured by the siren song. So that's all about temptation and passion and kind of like thinking in the moment, isn't it? Proceed with caution, do what you're doing and delay it for a few months. If you can see that tempers are flaring, if you can see that things are already on the edge, you're not going to throw more petrol on the fire, are you? Just not going to. So it says no is not the right time. This is so cool, right? It says no, now is not the right time. Patience, okay? just a few more months and good things come to those who wait, okay? And then it says prudence. So it's very clear here that the outcome is we're going to hold our horses and we're fine as we are, okay? We need to keep being careful because it's best. That's what's best right now, okay? Right, what I'm going to have to do, I'll see if I can get you a couple of advices before the battery goes. Hopefully you can still hear me. Probably on about 5% now. I thought my phone was charging earlier, but it's turned off on the adapter, so I was like fuming before. Together. I love working together with others and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength in unity and how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak, it's powerful. So Spirit's advice is if you need help from friends or family to keep this a secret and be prudent and be patient for a bit longer, cooperate, get everyone to help because it's important. My own energy. How mad is that? You've got hands and arms linking in both of those. It's about reaching out and getting help from others and working together. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand. It's up to them to do the rest. There's a little bit of a warning there, isn't there, about doing what's absolutely right for you in every way. You don't want to get yourself into anything where you're kind of someone's caretaker. So if your new person isn't quite self-sufficient, you don't want to be moving them in or moving things forward because it would help them. You want to do it because it's going to help both of you. So if it's not going to be helpful to you and it's going to be another person to take care of, another person to pay for, another person to wash for, clean for, cook for, that's going to become arguments and it will be much harder to find equilibrium, okay, and keep control of the pace of things. So I remember you getting a reading, a few readings back, where it's like, careful what you wish for, because once you've got it, you might not know what to do with it. You know what I mean? It's nice to daydream about stuff like this, but to actually do it can be like a little bit, like maybe we were a little bit faster. Do you know what I mean? Right, I've done that. Let's quickly get one of these. Sorry if it turns off, it's the battery going. Advice for Libra, please. Advice for Libra. I think we've had some solid advice here. It was very clear, wasn't it? Wait a few more months and things will be better. Then it wasn't saying don't do it. It was saying wait a few more months. Shadow work. Explore your subconscious to reveal hidden aspects and heal from within. Deep healing and self-discovery. There's something you need to understand about yourself, because Libra is caught between finding balance. So Libra, if they feel like they are missing a connection, they want to find a connection, but then when they get in a connection, they might feel a bit overwhelmed by it and think, I want my freedom again, or I didn't want to be this committed, so you sort of like a pendulum. It's like you're trying constantly to strive for equilibrium, so you tend to push against what you're going towards. It's really strange, but I'm Libra moon, so that means I'm weird as well. Means you pine for relationships, though, when you get in one. You love it for a while, and then you pine for your freedom, your independence. So there's some shadow work to do there. So if you feel yourself starting to go heart over head and getting a bit carried away, or your person's pushing for that, or just stay level headed. Okay, wait a few more months. Inner dialogue. Engage in inner dialogue to align with your true feelings and desires. If you're feeling mixed up or conflicted, or you tend to want it sometimes, then not others, you need to properly have a think and get some quiet time, some meditation, and suss out what you feel is right, in your gut, follow your instincts. If your instincts are I think we should wait. Spirit's advice is to wait, but it's also to listen to your inner dialogue. Okay, so don't let anyone else sway you, and ask other people for help to support this staying on the down low. That's the advice. Right, I'm glad we made it to the end of your advice. I'm gonna go and plug in the phone and charge it up. I've got to take the sound out, you see, take the microphone out to put the charger in, so I can't stay on the live. So we've done Libra successfully. I will come back on in an hour to do Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay, take care, and I will see you later.